Alright, Shalom, Shalom. I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakak Wadash, double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone who rule well. Peace and salutation to the hopeful elect. This is your brother Ahmad Bayan coming to you with another video through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakak Wadash. As you can see on the screen here, some will go hungry, some will starve, some will starve. Global rice shortages feared after India bans export. Right? Let's go into the video here, bring out some scriptures and close it off.
Here at the Singla rice mills, they have stock, but cannot sell to some of the most vulnerable. The rice they export is to countries in Africa. Another staple food on the brink of a global crisis, as the world's largest rice exporter, India, imposes a ban, triggering fears of shortage and price rises across the world.
There is a huge demand in the domestic market also, so it will not let the price go down. Banning it will affect the prices in the importing countries, yes. They will not be able to get the good amount of rice from the world because India is a major supplier of this rice.
Torrential rains and floods in northern India have devastated large regions where rice is grown, compounding the fears and a factor instrumental in the ban.
The surge in food prices in the last few months, and in particular rice, which has gone up 12%, has put inflationary pressure on household incomes. The government under a lot of criticism for this and is trying to control it by bringing on this ban.
Over 3 billion people rely on rice as a staple in their diet. 40% of the world's exports come from India. That's around 22 million tons last year. The ban will cover non-basmati white rice, which makes up almost half that, a move that is sure to push prices higher. Global food supplies have already been hit due to the war in Ukraine. Russia has bombed warehouses and pulled out of a deal to let Ukraine export grain through the Black Sea, fueling fresh fears of a looming crisis for those in urgent need.
For many of those 362 million people, it's not a matter of sadness or disappointment. It's a matter of threat to their future and the future of their children and their families. They're not sad, they're angry, they're worried, they're concerned. Some will go hungry, some will starve, many may die.
In India, spiraling food inflation has emerged as a major risk to household incomes. But global price insecurity may come at a cost to the most at risk, living in some of the poorest countries in the world. Neville Lazarus, Sky News, Haryana.
Right, so you see what happening here, what going on here. Right? What we as the men of the Lord we've been saying for the longest while, letting you all know that this famine is coming. Turn back to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Right? But what Israel want to do, Israel don't want to listen. Israel want to participate in the folly and the nonsense that's going on out there. Right? All these different things are taking place. The you call it boy, the submarine, with the billionaires, with the multi-millionaires and them who say they drowned, right? All these things is a set of distraction just to take care of what actually happening in the earth, right? Because this is what Klaus Schwab and them want. Because he made a quote, if I can remember, he spoke about a lot of people is going to be fighting each other, warring each other, a lot of people will be also what else you say, boy? You will have a lot of chaos, to put it in better form, right? You will have a lot of chaos going on, and this is what they want. They want people fighting against each other. They want people, they want farming, they want destruction, they want, this is what they want in order to bring their system, right? That's CHIP, right? That's why everything going cashless right now, right? So all these things that you're seeing happening here right now is because of them, right? They say it's because of Ukraine and Russia. They target Ukraine and Russia to start this, because they know they provide they used to provide about 70 to 75% of products for around the world. All right, and they start from the bigger heads, right? Taking them down, preventing people from getting other countries getting different stuff, you know. And now is rice, and you know people like the rice. They like the basmati rice, they like the brown rice, they like all these other rice. All right, all these things going to come to a short, which means is what? Inflation. All right. So what we do, we prophesy, we say before what is there to come. All right, and as the man of the Lord, you know, we don't know everything. All right, we don't come out here saying we know everything. We don't know everything, but we know as much. We could tell you when, we could tell you that something is coming, but we ain't gonna tell you the exact time or date. That's up to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. All right. So there's the book. Let me see. I'll bring out a script here. There's the book Isaiah 42 and verse 9. It reads, "Before the former things are come to pass, and new things do I declare, before they spring forth, I tell you of them." Right? And this is what we are doing. We're telling you what is there to come. Right? But it's up to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai when is that time, when he see fit for that time. At the end of the day, this is the Lord movie that we in. Right? Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. All praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Right? So we tell you of these things. We tell you the Lord bring the sword, right, on this earth. And it's here right now. Don't look out in the sky and look for a literal sword, you know. But he brought that sword on the earth already. You've seen a lot of deaths, you've seen a lot of famine, right? You've seen famine that going on that people don't even know about. They don't even bring across on the news, right? You're seeing different destruction, different havoc, something taking place on the earth that they don't even bring across the news. Why? Because the elites, you know, the top banking families, they control the media also, right? They control the media also, so they hide those things. So most you might see things on TikTok, you might see things on Facebook, you might see things on Instagram, you know. But just now all these different platforms are going down. Alright? But what we're seeing a lot of famine, and this is what we talk about, you know. This is what we talk about. We always bring out this. This is Revelation 6 and verse 8. Excuse me. And it reads, And I looked, and behold, a pale horse, and his name that sat on him was Death, and hell followed with him, and power was given unto them over the fourth part of the earth, to kill with sword, and with hunger, and with death, and with the beasts of the earth. Right? And these are things that is coming. All right? You see, and every day, as I say, every day you're seeing some kind of death, some kind of famine, some kind of stuff going on, taking place. All right? Everything taking place right now. Script right now, prophecy is coming off of these pages, right? Of the Bible. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakodash. All right? All right? So let's read it again. Revelation 6 and 8. And I looked, and behold, a pale horse, and his name that sat on him was Death, and hell followed with him, and power was given unto them over the fourth part of the earth, to kill with sword and with hunger. Right? You see that hunger there? You know what's going on here, right? Look what they say here. You know, some will go hungry, some will starve. Global rights shortage, you know. And these people who write in these articles and whatnot, right? They also prophesying in a way, you understand? Or the Lord will put that thought or that word in their mouth, you know, to say them things. All right, to just show that, to highlight it for all you. But we as the men of the Lord, right, we will see these things and we will be able to break it down even better, right, and to bring it forth with scriptures. All right. They say, and power was given unto them over the fourth part of the earth, to kill with sword and with hunger and with death. And that's what a lot of people are going to face, death. You know, they're going to die from famine, right? And with the beasts of the earth. Sorry, there's the book of Salakia, there's the book of 2 Kings 6 and 25. It reads here, right? Because it have nothing new under the sun. Alright? All these things that you see in taking part right now, alright, is things that happened before also. Alright? And all these things are going to happen again. Alright? So it reads here, 2 Kings 6 and 25. And there was a great famine in Samaria, and behold, they besiled it until an ass head was sold for 80 pieces of silver, right? So they were selling a donkey head, all right? They were starting to sell all kind of different things. They were starting to see these things taking place, right? Why? Because people wouldn't have nothing to, they wouldn't have money, they wouldn't have proper food again to eat, you know? All these things are going to happen, right? It reads here, and the fourth part of a cab of dove's dung, right? That dove's dung is that's going into the shit, you know. So even the bird shit and all, they're going to be selling, right, for 5 pieces of silver. All right. This is how bad it is. This is how bad it is going to get. All right. Verse 26. And as the king of Israel was passing by upon the wall, there cried a woman unto him, saying, Help, my lord, O king. And he said, If the Lord Yahweh do not help thee, right? Which a lot of you all women going to face this, right? As I say, nothing new under the sun. A lot of you women going to face these tribulations, hard times, right? Because the world is what? It's full, it's populated with more women than men, right? It have less men than women, all right? Because a lot of men are going to die from famine, and a lot of men are going to also die from the wars. So you're going to leave a lot of women with, like, basically, how do you call it? With a widowhood, right? Or they gonna be widows, you know. Some of them will be searching for a man, but men when want all of that time, right? This is the right time to turn back to the Lord now, you know. Or else it will be like this, right? And he said, if, verse 27, and he said, if the Lord Yahweh do not help thee, whence shall I help thee? Right? So the Lord asks now, why should I, right? Why should I help you? Right? Out of the barn, the barn flood, the barn flow, or out of the wine press, right? So you're not going to get help, right? You 2/3 of Israelite women out there who want to stay in the world, right? Who don't want to hearken on to this voice, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, who don't want to listen to the prophets, who want to mock and scoff and say it's only Jesus Christ all you know, right? That's not the Lord's name in the first place. The letter J wasn't created until 1524. It didn't have a letter J anywhere in the Hebrew tongue, right? Because first it was Hebrew, then they translated over to the Greek, then they translated over to Latin, and then it translated over to English, right? But everything that is uttered in Hebrew have more force, more power than any other language, all right? So let me just get one more here and close it off, right? This is the book of Habakkuk 2 and verse 3. It reads, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, right? But at the end it shall speak, right? So you people who mocking and scoffing and laughing at us when we make these videos, shaking all their head, saying that oh we delusional, you know, we ain't know what we talking about, you know, talking cartoonish set of shit. No, wait and see, you know. Do it tarry, you know, wait for it. Watch and see. All praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, you know. Verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, you know, though it delay, you know, though it buffering in all your brain, you know, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry, right? So the famine, the killing, the deaths, Tita wild beasts, all these different things, all these things are created as spirits created for vengeance, and they are coming, right? As you see here, food shortage, right? Shortage on rice coming to a city near you, right? You want to take heed, you know, you better turn back to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. You so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you know. You don't know. This is Yahweh Bashem. All praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Rakakodash, you know. This is your boy, Ahmad Bayan, signing out now. Shalom.